This is an unboxing of Sidereal Confluence Remastered Edition. So this is essentially the second edition of Sidereal Confluence. This game supports, I think, 3 to 7 players, if I remember right. Maybe it'll say on the back. 4 to 9 players. So yeah, I got it wrong. 4 to 9 players. I think it plays best at higher player counts. So you're looking at probably better gameplay at maybe 6 to 9. And it really scales well. The problem with smaller player counts is I think the negotiation and the pace of the game is just not as exciting. Again, if you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and please take a look at our other videos. So this is the Sidereal Confluence rulebook. I do have a video going over the basics of the rules from the older version. I think there might have been one mistake in there, which is corrected in the text below it. Please, take a look at that. There's a teaching guide for how to teach the game, which helps a little bit. They have these. Oh man, we're gonna have to pop this open, but a lot of cardboard to punch out, so I'm gonna eventually have to do that. And one of the big changes with the remaster edition is the big cubes are a much larger cube than the smaller ones to kind of differentiate them a little bit more. And these hexagons are all, and I think everything's plastic in the original one. It was wooden. And they've upgraded the text on the cards to make them a little bit clearer. So let's take a look at some of this. So it's a little bit clearer what you transform when you run your machines or technology. I forget the terminology at this point, but you'll essentially run, trade and then run everything. And the game is just a pure, I think, the purest trading game I've ever seen, and one of the few games that I would definitely be willing to play at 9 players outside of like social deduction games and stuff like that. So these are your basic machine cards. For each race is going to have a set. What is this? This is different planets. It's not clear that that's planets, and different technologies. So my cards are a little bit warped, unfortunately, but I guess you get that from WizKids sometimes. So these are all your different technologies that you can upgrade to, and every race essentially is going to have a copy of the technologies. And then what is this? Final Confluence. So I forget what this is. First Confluence, third Confluence. Oh, so each round is essentially a confluence. Donation cards, so you can, there's certain things that you have to donate to other people. You can't keep them for yourself. You have to either trade or donate every round. I don't think I'm going to pull up any. I mean, most of the races have very similar cards. All the upgrades are going to be very similar. I do think we should take a look at these cubes, though. They look way better than the first edition. So we have different color large resources, and they all look really good. They're very differentiated this time, and I'm not going to pull these out, but even the small resources they're very clearly differentiated this time around, which is great. Hopefully there's enough resources this time too. I feel like we would run out of resources in the original edition sometimes with higher player counts. Okay, especially as you get better at it, you're going to make better deals and be able to, more people are going to be able to run their machines, and then you'll be able, essentially you'll be making more stuff each round. I do think the game has some flaws, but because it's so fast-paced and there's this trading aspect to it, which is the core of the game, that really, I think, evens out the flaws and makes it not really a big deal in my opinion. And maybe there were some changes in this edition. I don't remember the differences, but there may have been some changes to it. One of the things that didn't change are these terrible shields. So this is where you're supposed to hide your money behind. They got rid of, I think there used to be more information on the back of these. They got rid of all of it. Maybe they realized that everyone just used it to hide their money and didn't actually look at the shields. So these are our race cards. So each race is going to have essentially kind of a background, advice, wild resources, or some special ability. and some background and all their like special abilities here. So we have like the plant people, the whales. I mean, I guess this is what I call them. We have, I guess this is a little bit more information about the Sidereal Conclave, which I don't remember them in the first one. Maybe these are new races, or maybe they just look different. So this one is Imdral Nomads, and we have the Elysian Directive, which I think I remember them. We have the Autocracy. I don't remember those ones. Let's see here. Winds, Tides, Infinite. Oh, yeah. So these guys can have as many colonies as they want. Unity, which is kind of a unique one. I played them, I think, a couple times. They were really cool. Yegi Society and the Zenth. So, okay. Zenth are challenging to play, even though they have the difficulty of 3. So maybe there's some unique stuff with them. And then let's take a brief look at these boards here. So we have, looks like some special cards for each race. Or for, I think there's, one of the races. We have our money tokens. One of the people in the last time I played had a special, had some like ships. He really loved this game, and he bought all these little like toy ships, and that was really cool for bidding for colonies with ships. And we have our bid tracks, which I don't think existed in the last one. So just a bunch of different bid tracks, because now in addition to trading, there is a lot of bidding in this game for technology and for planets. So there you have it. That is what's inside Sidereal Confluence. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and please take a look at our other videos. Thank you.